Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, it's My4 here, and welcome back to some more War of the Monsters. As in our last session, or episode, don't know how I split things up, we begin the adventure mode with Praetor, the only female cast member in the entire War of the Monsters roster. And sure enough, it's an interesting one. And of course, by technicality, it was the very first playthrough, because that was the one we got all the trophies and such there. So, there's that. So, if you're at all curious about what happened, you want to learn more about Praetor and what she can do, as well as any commentary I have for her, go check out her episode or episodes in the description place down below. Again, I have no idea how I'm going to split things up. It really depends. But anyway, today, we move on to monster number 2 in our Monster Mashing Mayhem Marathon of Mayhem. Don't know why I tried going for alliteration there, I just felt like it. We're now going on to, literally, the Mario of the game, Congar, who, yes, is quite obviously based on King Kong. Like, it's not even subtle. But Congar, needless to say, is your basic all-around character. As you can tell here from this little stats bar, which I forgot to mention I'm actually going to be showing nowadays for each of these monsters, Congar is on my personal ranking, my second favorite monster to play as, if only because of how balanced he is. And I know what you're saying. Well, I'm pretty sure it's the same for any other people that are playing fighting games for a living. You know, they love the round-up character, yada yada yada. And yeah, true, but well, keep in mind, yes, all-around characters are considered one of the fan favorites. However, just because they're all-rounded doesn't necessarily make them always good. For example, in Super Smash Bros., Mario is really great at doing his own little thing. However, when it comes to gameplay, most people would prefer playing as Ike, because he's your balanced character. He's the one that's good for starting people. It's really the person behind the controller that actually can make them good. All-around characters are good for getting people invested, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to the best characters, it all depends on your strengths. Because again, let's put it this way. Congar in my personal ranking is number 2. My number 1 character is not even as, by ranking standards, is not even as good. In fact, probably one of the least useful characters, but definitely one of my favorites. And I'll get to him some point later. Or I guess it, as a bit of a slight, foreshadowing. Either way, so that's my personal thought on the personal ranking for Congar. In terms of stats, of course, it's average. In terms of strength, speed, and long-range attacks, it's very balanced when it comes to 6. Short-range attack is actually pretty low, all things considered. And a funny thing that I saw here, the exclusion of his little windmill attack, all his combos are in a way kind of balanced, just by, light and heavy. Like, if you pay really close attention, like, his gun ape attack is heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy, light. Just completely balanced. And then, of course, there's his hammer fist, which is, heavy, heavy, down, light, down, heavy. But, they're both down, so I guess it counts. It's just, I don't know, it's one of those things I noticed. And I wonder if it's kind of a developer's foresight, although probably not really. Just one of those things I noticed. Okay, so that's the stats. And then finally, because I didn't mention this earlier, when it comes down to actually choosing what skin I'm going to be choosing, I'm going to be going for the 4th skin. I decided this last time because, well, in my mind, I figured, you know what, they don't really show the 4th costume at all during the adventure mode at any point for any monster, so it'd probably be the most fitting. It would definitely work. Even though in Congar's case, I prefer his 3rd form better than his 4th form, ironically enough. But in terms of costumes, here's the way it usually works. Costume 1 is obviously the basic costume. That's what you see right here in the little billboard. Costume 2 is kind of the color variation, where in Congar's case, he becomes a snow ape, which is as dumb as it sounds. Costume 3 is the one that's slightly altered in terms of color variety. It has a bit of a tweak to it, but it's interesting. And then the 4th one is just the balls-to-walls off the chain, so different that it's ridiculous kind of thing. Where in Congar's case, he basically turns into the Ice Titan before he became an actual Titan and was just previously a monkey. And you'll see what I mean when we get into it. But anyway, we're going to choose costume number 4. And let's begin the thing. Also, ironically enough, for what's only the second time of starting off, Congar is the all-around character, and sure enough, as you can see from right here, is the first monster you face. And technically, in a way, we're playing as the first monster you face, even though it's part 2. It's a weird, ironic thing. I don't know, just something I like to point out. And sure enough, like King Kong, he's doing his usual shtick. He climbs up buildings. As you can see right here, he's going to grab the little pillar and throw it right at that helicopter and skew it. And then, of course, you have the military trying to capture him, see how we can stop him, and so on and so forth. And, of course, with him resisting. The only difference this time around is that we're here to stop him. Seriously, look at his face with this. Even back then, it seemed weird to me. But yeah, welcome to our first map, and sure enough, it's the map of a tutorial. Or at least a tutorial I gave to you guys, and you can see why. But better than spoiling things. Anyway, to go off on a few things I didn't mention in the tutorial segment, long-range attacks, they vary, as I mentioned before. In Congar's case, he has the Sonic Roar, which is so awesome. I love that attack. And fitting for my second character is my second favorite kind of special attack for long-range attacks. It's just amazing. You can hit it from very far away and still do decent damage, and I think it's the only long-range attack that can actually go through walls. I'm not even joking. Okay, let's get him to come this way. Yeah, look. And of course, heals up. Yeah, let's let him come this way. Let him come to us. See, this still launches him. Very effective. Yeah, so that's my thing. And of course, being the first level you fight in, this is actually going to give you a bunch of the tutorial stuff. Like, for example, throwing a radio tower will impale a monster, leaving them immobile. Press or the object or try punching with it. Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. These little orbs you see right here are also your healing orbs for your respective bars. Green does your health, while blue is your stamina. Oh, okay, get failed already. Yep, maybe not. Unlucky! Yeah, so green fills you up, while blue does the complete opposite. It just does your stamina. Anyway, I'm gonna impale him one final time. F you. And just to finish him off, the coup de Kriegel. Right into the little bear. And I'm getting slowdown. I do not like slowdown. Don't you give me this, computer. Well, before I switch over things, a little about tokens. For each map you complete, you get a certain amount of tokens, and this always varies. It's never the same. And I think it's based on how quickly you beat the monster, and how much HP you have when you defeat the monster and such. So it's varied. Anyway, and of course you can save your progress, so in case you don't want to do the fight from beginning to end, you can come back at a later point. Now, sure enough, I'm going to go to memory card slot number 1. And sure enough, you get yourselves that. I already did the Praetor one, Praetor at the Capitol. Bit of a foreshadowing to what's to come. But anyway, before I go to the empty save file, I'm going to make sure my computer's safe. So, yeah, I'll be back in a quick little second. Alright, and we're back. Hopefully that's been resolved for a time being. But anyway, back to the save file. Now you can shoot. Now, if you're on the PS2 version, if you don't know how that works, why there's two, little slots right here. Basically, there's a little before the actual memory card or the little internal memory chip. There was actually a memory card that you had to, insert there, and it saves to whichever slot you're selected. In the PS4's case, it doesn't really matter, but it's a nice touch for the PS2, and something that I like that they left in. Even though it's kind of unnecessary. So yeah, we're going to go to memory card slot number 1. Empty save file. We are ready for match 2 against Tolgara in Revenge of the Tolgara at Gambler's Gulch. And sure enough, Tolgara is based on Godzilla. And can be a bit of an annoying sucker, although thankfully, this being the beginning of the adventure mode, he's not much of a threat here. Yeah. So yeah, Gambler's Gulch, as you'll tell as we go further into this map, is on, Las Vegas and its little gambling circle. You can probably tell it from like the little, the Fire Casino, and the fact that they accentuate the whole scantily clad women and Chinese restaurants and such. Heck, you even got the freaking little Seattle Needle there. I don't know why they have that there, of all things. But it's there in case you want to. Yeah, it's a pretty cool place. Anyway, there goes Tokura. In less than 1 minute, we killed off Godzilla. Good thing he isn't actually Godzilla. And now Gear Soul's a bit of a change. See, we're not always fighting just one specific monster, sometimes we face multiple of them. In this case, we have Robo-47. And in this map, he can be a bit of a pain, especially on higher difficulty, because of his little tank onslaught. Look how down we're being dealt because of the friggin' tank bullets. I pray to you if you're doing this on medium or hard difficulty, because it's gonna be painful. So I'm gonna speed this up. I'm just gonna grab the sword right here, which acts as the club for this area. Like the D&D club, and I'm just gonna beat the shit out of it with it. Because it is awesome. And why wouldn't you? If you, before I forget, I'm gonna grab some HP. Oh, you little! I forgot you were gonna go for my big HP bar. Yeah, and that's one thing I hate about the monsters in this game. They actually think, like, it's poor design. Like, they actually make them function like actual people. Think how you'd actually think. Like, if you're very low on HP or think you're low on HP, they'll heal themselves and go for the HP recovery. They are cowards. Even on hard difficulty, they do it, and I hate it. No. Also, one thing I forgot to mention earlier is that with the R2 button when you're walking, if you press the square button, you can also kind of counterattacks. They're probably not going to see it here, because we're probably going to kill this guy before we get that opportunity. But it's a very helpful feature. Actually, we might even show it off in the next area. But down goes Robo. We are safe and sane. We get our battle tokens. Cha-ching! Yeah, sure enough, like you saw with Praetor at the capital, for each time you say a file, it shows off as monster at whatever area they're at. So Congar, Gambler's Gulch in this case. And now, we're going to be at our next area, and here's where things get a little bit even more interesting. Despite what the poster says, this is not called Outlaws when I did Praetor's playthrough, but rather the Rosdale Canyon. And here we get ourselves a bit of a multi-man melee match sort of thing, where we fight ourselves off against some ants. Specifically, the Praetor costume number 2. And these guys are a joke, watch. We killed 2 of those guys with just a single Congar core. They're a joke. And that's literally all they are. They're literally just, you know, enemy fodder. You fight them in a raid, and the best part is they don't respawn up to 8 of these guys. You know, you'll fight 8 of these guys total, and they only respawn after you've completely wiped out of the entire trilogy of them. So look, there's only 3. Here's number 3 here. Here's number 2. And then, number 1 should be around here somewhere. There you are. And apparently the spawn times are sporadic. For whatever reason. Nope, you're gonna get away from me. And I'm gonna grab this. Yeah, if you get too close to here, these things are gonna attack you, so best to get rid of them when you can. Oh, I'm probably not gonna be able to before this happens. Yep. Now we get ourselves the boss fight. Yep. Meet Goliath Prime. Robo-47 before Robo-47 in a sense. And of course, like any boss fight, he has no gimmicks. As you can tell here, he loves throwing his little bomb spears. Now, if these hit you, or hit anything, they explode on contact. Well, that's pretty obvious. But anyway, what you want to do here is get into it and launch the ball right at you. Don't let them hit you though, of course, because they'll blow up. And have that luck here. Basically, let them get thrown at you, and then try and grab them. You can try and grab it in mid-air. I personally don't like doing that because it's risky, but hey, whatever works first, right? See, let's watch. See? Yeah, see my... Oh, and I did an air recovery. Yeah, those things are difficult to play off. And I didn't explain that in the little tutorial segment because they are next to impossible to actually show off. Ow, I didn't do that! But yeah, basically just mash the shoulder buttons at some point, you'll get the aerial recovery to work, and you basically save yourself from blowing up. CPUs are good at hard difficulty, but I don't even know how to do it naturally, so there's that going for it. third onslaught. These bombs do go off eventually, as you can tell right there that I was glowing yellow. When you see it glowing red, get away from it. Don't try and throw it, because it's gonna explode in your face. It's not worth it, buddy. It really isn't. Can I please grab this? Uh-oh. Forget it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Okay, where's the other one? There we go. Alright, I believe one more shot. Oh, hey, I actually got grab that one. Nice. And I just played freaking horrible. You know what, let's try this. Apparently that works. I know you can do certain special attacks on it, but I did not think the Congar would be one of them. And one other thing, that you are invincible during your little special attack. I believe with some of them you can still take damage, so be wary. Dang nabbit! Can I please just hit him? Thank you. After you deplete a certain amount of HP, he falls through the back, and, well, it's not the HP part, we're not done yet. Now we fight him on the ground, and on the ground, it can be a bit tricky. So here's basically how this is going to work. At the beginning, if he's not chasing you, like so, trying to grab you or, you know, straight up attack you, combo you, like so. Ow! Ow! I'm being gorilla molested! I don't like it. Anyway, but he's not doing that. You're gonna see it soon. He's gonna come back here, and he's gonna do this trick. He's gonna light up his propellers, and he's gonna try and attack you. I find these pillars here to avoid getting hit. Alternatively, as you saw there, you can stun him by throwing the, this little Rosdale Canyon boulder here. That'll also stun him, but it doesn't always work. As you saw beforehand, extra to him going to redo the attack. Anyway, I'm gonna get away from you. Get away from me! Where's my safe word, please? I'm just gonna throw this right at him. There we go. Yeah. How's that feel? Oh, you little troll. And before you ask, no, being... I don't even know. Being on top of the pillars will not save you from the actual attack. I tested out the Praetor, didn't realize that until it happened, and I got screwed over because of it. So, word of advice, don't try it. Believe me, it's not worthwhile. No, I'm also curious about. Okay, so the special attack's also negating his attack. Yes, no. And he will often block you by doing that. And you. Straight, juke. Alright, eventually. I guess we're not at that point yet. Yeah, eventually we'll get to a point where he isn't done yet. Just keep throwing it while you get an opportunity. Right here, the top attack. Here's where you actually do want to get on top. See what I did there? Anyway, if he hits you here, he can juggle. It's not pleasant. So my recommendation, if you do get hit, just stay down. Don't even mash the X or triangle buttons to get up. It's not worth it, just let it happen. What the heck? Now, you can't also shoot him while he's kind of doing his spinning. Ow! Yeah, you can also block his attacks if you're gonna double check it. And clearly I was wrong. Okay, go back here. He also has this trick, which I didn't even realize he had. I forgot he had it if he did have it beforehand. You know, the PS2 version. Come on, grab it. We're too late! It's too late to apologize! It's too late! I say it's too late to apologize! I say it's too late! Seriously, where's the... There we go. There's one. Just come back here. Yep. There we go. Now let's see. Let's also work on his book here. Yes, it does. It clearly does. Oh, he still goes in the top form. Uh-oh. I know I'm wasting... What the heck? Ouch. Now, like I said, just let it happen. Don't even try and retaliate. It's not worth it. So how did he get hit by that? makes absolutely no sense. It makes literally 0 sense. And before I die, because I probably will, just gonna do that, just get rid of that. Smash it a few times, mash. If I had gotten that off in time. If I did it. You! Monster! See what I did there? Oh, yeah. Here, have one of your own military vehicle thingies. And thus, he's defeated. He starts, you know, blowing up. His left, or sorry, his right arm in this case. His right arm falls off. He tries to reattach it, but it's too late. He's dead. And thus, we are victorious! And of course, being a boss fight, we get ourselves even more tokens than before. Alright. I gotta really be careful not to overwrite the Praetor capital, because I really want to keep that on there as long as I can. And just every one of them. If I can get to the point where I do all of these, and I have all the files where I say, Monster at the capital, I know my life will be complete. Alright, now we get this mission. This map is actually, fun fact, only available for you in free-for-all, free-for-all, only if it's just you and one buddy, or one opponent. Only 2 monsters can be on this fight, in this map for whatever reason, despite, you know, what this one tells you. Because here we have the return of Congar in his robot form, costume 3 and such. And for a lot of people, this can be one of the most beautiful maps of all, because you would think these guys would attack each other, but no. On the contrary, they both attack you. And I hate it so much. Much like before, I pray to you if you're doing this on hard or medium difficulty because it is annoying. Having to deal with both these guys at the same time. You know my recommendation? Kill Praetor first, because Praetor, compared to the other monsters, is the weakest by defensive standards. No joke. Look at that one. Alright, yellow. Yeah, so get rid of her first. And then go for your copy. Trust me, it'll make life much easier. Here. Now, to burn like the bug that you are. And obviously, the red ants that we fought earlier are the Praetor's second costume. I don't know if I mentioned that when we fought the things the first time, but I'm going to bring it up here just in case. Anyway, get rid of you. And of course, these things want to attack you. Fortunately, we can get rid of them slightly by shooting them with our little humming attack. I was going to say, if he's going to do one onto me, I'm going to be very annoyed. There we go. Is that fine? Oh! Ooh, yes! Yes! Oh man, I'm slightly low. Get away from me! I want something to throw at you first. And then I don't want you to use my attack because I know that's going to happen and he's going to heal himself, isn't he? He's totally going to heal himself, I swear. Yes, he did. I think he did. Get out! And now, do what I was trying to do earlier. That's it. Make this monkey electro circuit. And for those of you wondering, okay, this guy's probably going to be your current character. He's not. That's the second time you fight Congar, and that's the only words. So, there we go. We'll save the game. And this place is called Metro City. I'm probably not going to even mention half these cities because, you know, I'm pretty forgetful. But you can see it via the override save stuff, so there you go. But now we go to the Century Airfield. And this one actually has somewhat of a memory with me, and I'll get into that in a second here. But here's the home of dragons! Because, hey, you can't have a monster game without dragons! That's like having... Actually, it was like having... I guess having peanut butter without jelly, even though I don't like jelly. Anyway, we get ourselves 2 Raptros, the dragon monster, one of the unlockable characters. In fact, we didn't realize that. Ow! Yeah, I hate these guys a lot. So while I'm trying to bludgeon their heads in, allow me to give you guys a bit of a minor story in terms of relation to this place. So, Now, if you guys remember, I started playing this roughly around the time that it was actually being, when it came out. 2008. Now, stop throwing those things at me, you turd. Anyway, I want a bit of background. What is with these guys? Seriously. Anyway, there's no interruption. Yeah, nice try. Not doing that. Should again. Anyway, I don't get interrupted again. So, as a kid, one of my fondest memories, or I guess not so fondest memories, of this game, I was playing through the adventure mode, I believe actually as Rapturous. I'm not certain though, I could be completely wrong. Or I was just doing a free-for-all match. Either way, I was playing this. Before I come home to play this, I was actually at the movies. It was around Halloween, October, and I was actually watching Monster House when it was coming out in theaters. So that probably gives you an idea of when this actually happened. I remember specifically why doing this thing because for whatever reason I had TV kind of memories back then. I remember I would specifically remember just going through different dreams. Like at one point, like I was going through Monster House, being chased by it, and then it would just switch over to a completely different dream. And yeah, basically, I actually had a bit of a dream with this place where, for whatever reason, I was afraid because I couldn't turn off the console, and the monsters were fighting each other, and I couldn't fight back. I don't know what it was, but it kind of traumatizing as a kid. It kind of made me stop playing this game for quite a while. I don't know why. And I bet you're wondering, okay, what is the point of the story? Where is it going with this? The point is, I have a lot of weird memories with this place, even though I rarely played. In fact, it's probably because of that I rarely played at all. So yeah, today's your little random story of the day, and if you're wondering if I have any others, there's one of them, and it's actually a good story, but past that, not really. Other than just when it comes to mechanics. I screech in your ears for all the frickin' explosives that you've done to me. So yeah, that was the Sentry Airfield, if I remember right. Yeah, Sentry Airfield. Why it's called that beats me. But anyway, that's another 3 down. And now we get ourselves Battle for Atomic Island, sorry. Home to one of my favorite characters in War of the Monsters, if not my favorite character, period. Kinetic Clops. But I don't spoil more than that, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. Anyway, this is an interesting gimmick of a map. So, if you come over here to this little hint icon, reactor towers are the source of the Kinetic Clops' power. Like the whole... Sorry. Like the Rosdale Canyon, these guys are gonna keep spawning until you actually... Well, unlike Rosdale Canyon in a sense, they'll keep spawning unless you get rid of the actual towers that they came from. Now, thankfully, they don't respawn immediately. Gives you a bit of time. Can I please grab this? Unfortunately, killing these guys doesn't count as getting my special, so just that. Anyway, I'm just gonna come over here. What I'd recommend doing for this fight, or for this, is just doing a little dive attack if you can on the generator. You can attack it normally, and that works too, but if you want to do it quickly, just do that. And just to make things a little easier, alternatively, if you come to this little middle generator here, and just do a dive attack there once, you get yourself this little stream of energy, which goes under stamina meter, and subsequently, as you can probably imagine, gives you an infinite amount of special attacks to use at your disposal. Oh lord, is it heavenly. And of course, in Congar's case, it makes getting through this map a lot easier. Okay, don't know what happened there. Because you can just do that, and that's that. However, this pool here is not unlimited. In fact, after you've absorbed a certain amount of energy, I believe you have to attack it or reload. Wait for that. Wait for it to reload before you can, retry to destroy it. Or to get back your energy. Okay, here are those some more. Okay, so some of them do respawn infinitely, and hitting the thing obviously gets you electrocuted, so be wary. Wait, we've only got a few more. Come on. Okay, thank goodness. I was about to say, if I get electrocuted one more time, I'm gonna be seriously ticked. Yeah, I think as we're going to see right here in a second. Yep, that's the last bit. Look at this, we can do it immediately after. Huh. Wow, in this case, this thing really is overpowered. Can I please just grab the rest of my energy and get rid of you guys? Really? Really? Just get rid of them! Get away! Great! Get damn dirty Cyclopses? I was about to say damn dirty Ace, but we aren't named because that would be kind of racist, wouldn't it? Ah! Okay, one more we gotta destroy. One more we gotta destroy. Let's build the meter one last time. However, this one I'm not actually going to waste on this guy because we don't have enough time for it. We really don't. At least I don't think we do. I don't feel like we do. Just gonna do that. And then, boom! Now we get ourselves a core meltdown. In the time it takes for the thing. Level 1, get back over here. Oh no. I'm not gonna do it. Ah, man! Well, what I was gonna do is try and grab the fire tank because having one of those on handy is really good for this boss fight right here. Meets your typical plant monster. Be gone! Basically a three-headed flytrap. I don't know what the context of this thing is, but here's basically how it works. They can be constantly spitting its little green orbs at you and they hum on you. I don't think you can perfectly not take damage. You're gonna take damage eventually. If you have a tank on you, well you can... Ow! I thought I could actually get rid of that. We do that. You got a tank on you. You can throw it right on the head, the first head, and it'll, it'll die automatically. I believe it takes 2 objects to destroy the thing completely. And regardless, once it grabs you or you hit it, it retreats and then it shows its little binding attack. And the binding attack is exactly as it seems. Range attack, go! Go power, range attack! Wait, did I actually not take that damage by guarding? Huh. Anyway, wait for it to show up. Okay, yeah, sure enough, I can't do anything about it. But yeah, if I've been able to get to the fire tank in time, I would have been able to actually skip this fight a little bit quicker. Regardless, I gotta wait. And with these vines, they'll hit you repeatedly as well, so just straight, or if you're playing as Predator or Raptor, just fly over them. Although, don't you play for too long, because obviously, stamina meter and such. Okay, I really want to try this. Can I actually, after the second onslaught, let me get close. It does work. Okay. I guess with certain monsters you can actually do that, and it'll stop them silly. Here come the vines. I wonder. So maybe jumping straight is probably the best way to do this. I still haven't figured out the best way for actually getting through this by the time this is coming out, just so you know. Because I'm all doing all these at once. At least most of them. We'll see. But anyway, as you can probably expect, when one head goes down, it starts attacking you a little more ferociously. Oh, don't worry, nothing changes. Literally. What the? Why did I have... What happened? Anyway, nothing changes. Legitimately, nothing changes. It just does a few more attacks, and that's about it. So don't fret, don't you even worry. It's a never-ending story. Oh yeah, and obviously if you try going to the middle of your thing, it's gonna hit you, so... Don't bother. Just don't. Oh, really? That's it. There we go. There we go. I guess it actually does do a little bit of damage. Here comes onslaught number 3. There. I actually just got rid of the entire head by doing that? Okay, that I did not know about. I actually did not know it actually took out the entire head. Wow, I could have done this very early if I realized that. Well, you know what that means then. This next shot should be the last shot. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Of course, because of that, he's gonna throw out a few more onslaughts at us. So that's 2, here's 3, and then number 4. Block. Here's 5. What? I clearly hit him with the Congar roar! I call foul! Okay, just jump over, just jump over, just jump over, just jump over. Ooh, full heal, please. Give me. Give me! We have a reference there for, you don't know what we're going back to. Survive, just survive, just survive. There we go! Okay, so it was just one shot thing. Good to know. Next time I go through this with Congar. Then it falls over. And we celebrate. Cha-ching! And we get much more tokens than beforehand. Yeah. And thus was Atomic Island. So next up, we went from a biological thing, and here we have the official home of, well, you saw the poster. And if not, I'm not going to spoil that until it actually happens. The UFOs come here to destroy the US military. The tanks can't do anything, so what's going to come in and stop them? Why, Robo-47s, of course! In their alternate costumes. Of course, they sense us, and thus they must destroy. Although, funnily enough, I think, these guys actually fought up or can attack each other. Unlike Congar and Praetor, which didn't for some reason. And it is hilarious when it happens. Anyway, my recommendation, grab the HP recovery stuff first, of course, because of what happened last time. Of course, that's what they're not here. So now I'm going to do plan B. Go wait for these guys to come up. And I'm just going to zap them. Zappy, zappy! Okay, that works, right? You zap them, and they should short circuit, right? Really? Triple ready! Yeah. Earlier. That's what I wanted to accomplish earlier. Oh, invincibility! Or cloaking power up, as they put it. Don't know if I mentioned this, but cloaking power up is exactly what it sounds. You're cloaked. Not completely invisible, because you can obviously like the little lines and such. However, one benefit of this is that you can't be locked onto. Like, enemies cannot lock onto you. They have to actually manually look for you as if they were in automatic vehicle mode. So very helpful. Of course, it doesn't last forever, so don't think you can get away with it forever. You clearly can't. Alright. Oh. That was unexpected. Not go the way I was expecting it to go. Yes, it is what it is. F you! You're not getting your HP! Think! Boom, baby! Oh, and he parsed to that! Completely ironic, but hey, it works! I'll take it. I'll gladly take it. And this marks Congar at Baytown. And now we get the next fight. In probably one of my least favorite maps of... It's kind of boring. But here's the home of Agamo and Magmo! Twin gods of destruction. The former is a stone tiki. The latter is a magma monster. And sure enough, they legitimately actually fight each other. Like Robo 47, they could hit each other, but in this case, these guys actually do go out for each other. Of course, kind of see with that, they've got UFOs that are trying to kill us as well. Get rid of you. I will not let you heal. If you grab that bar... No! Oh, wait, yes, I grabbed it! Sucker. If I get rid of this guy... Yep. Sure enough, you can dive attack this thing and send fire volleys to destroy the enemy. Doesn't kill them, obviously, but it does burn them. And somehow it even gets the fire god. I don't even know what that... Seriously, why are there aliens firing us anyway? They weren't firing us before. What makes this place so special? Are they just attracted into the Tiki God's powers or something? Or maybe are they trying to make a fight like us? Either way, you see this little ship here, like the Rosdale Canyon boulder, you smash this thing and throw it repeatedly. I don't recommend it in adventure mode though because of the friggin' UFOs! However, at this point I really don't care, so I'm just gonna do it anyway. Get rid of him. I would have laughed if it actually came down on him and murdered him. Get back here, you pussy! Did I actually just kill him with my sonic roar? Wow. I did not see that coming. Alright. Didn't get much from that, unfortunately. It's kind of pathetic. Yeah, Club Caldera. It's so bad I don't even remember its name. Like, I don't know, it's just kind of boring in my opinion. But thankfully for us, transition from my least favorite map to my favorite map. Welcome to Soonopolis. And as you're going to be able to tell from right here, this is your Japan City, home of Ultra V! And man, I love this map. I'm not even joking. Back when I first started playing World of Monsters, like, when I started doing free play and I actually had buddies to actually play with, for 90% of the time, we chose to play on this map. Why was it so captivating? One reason and one reason alone, which, give me a second. You come up here, you see a giant UFO. This thing doesn't attack us physically, but if you throw something at it, like usual gear energy, and, as the name implies of Soonopolis, a tsunami occurs, sending any foe that's hit by it into the air. And you can still hit them with certain attacks. Like in Congar's case, when I did a lot during the endurance run mode, I would use the tsunami to my advantage, send them flying in the air, and then just hit with the sonic roar. Because it interrupts them. And also, one thing I don't like about these Ultra V guys is that they love to dive attack. I don't know what it is. It's apparently an obsession of theirs. They just love looking at it. And down it goes. But yeah, I love this map so much that I can tell you where pretty much anything is. For example, you come in this corner right here, you can find yourself not one, but two explosive tanks just completely idle, not doing anything. They're just there. You can use them to your advantage. And then, you come over here, get your special power-up as such. We can use our sonic roar. Over here is a little bit of an energy bar, or thing, if you didn't grab it already. And this little building right here, you smash it up top, the thing topples. And if the monster gets caught, well, they get crushed. Anything in his path gets crushed too. Yeah, you see where I'm going with this? Wait. Did he just crush himself? Wow, I wasn't expecting that, but I'll take it. But anyway, we defeat them. We move on to the next map, where, sure enough, we're abducted by UFOs and taken off this planet. For scientific reasons, of course, because aliens must have their scientific reasons. But yeah, Sinopolis, my favorite map of all time, and if you're doing this with buddies, I recommend choosing that map all the time. Believe me, you'll love it as much as I do. But now we have terror in space in the UFO. Although you may be wondering, well, okay, it's UFO, where's this going? Well, this isn't the only UFO, buddy. You see, there's also this UFO, the mother UFO, home to the actual invading alien menace. I don't know if they have an official name, you know, in terms of like a species, but in terms of the actual monster fight, these guys are the Zorion, and you fight 3 of them. They're not like the Mantis, however, or the Skinner-Clops, where they have so low HP that's ridiculous and they keep respawning. Nope, it's literally just fighting 3 of the exact same carbon copy monster. And, I don't know, like, despite the setup of this place, I actually find it kind of dull because, well, here's the idea. You know, there's no one object, well, there's one object, obviously, but there's nothing exciting. Like, there's no explosive things, there's no electrocution things. You know, there's a few clubs, there's nothing huge they can throw, there's no appealing objects. It's just kind of dull, in my opinion. I mean, the only thing I think that can actually save this place is the fact that these little platforms here. Now, you can completely skip them if you have Praise for Raptors, but say you don't, like us, come up here, and you can get yourselves either a blue energy recovery or a green energy recovery. As follows. Looks like Zorkon already got the HP recovery, so not up there. But yeah, I feel like there was a missed opportunity with this map. I don't know what it is. I just feel like there could have been a lot done in this place that they didn't. Sucker. And of course the aliens are fighting for who gets to experiment on Venom first. Of course, I am clearly based on the most original characters, after all. Goodbye. Goodbye. Also, for the club enemies, it's much quicker than just regular smashing. I can't explain it. But anyway, after we win, we're automatically sent back to the UFO where the mothership is going bye-bye. And of course, we get sent back to Earth for the final battle. Yep, you heard it right, people. We have made it already to the final battle. So we're going to do a memory card save, Congar at UFO, go bye-bye, and now we are fulfilling the prophecy of Congar at Capitole. With Cerebulon, Destroyer of Worlds. And sure enough, for a final boss fight, it shows. It really freaking shows. And you'll see that when we get to it. But anyway, this is Cerebulon. He is an utter pain in the neck. You'll see why momentarily. Well, but yeah, I'll leave it there. Momentarily. He sees us, and now it's time for the final battle. So here's the gist of it. His head here is blocked. You can't attack that with anything. You try and get onto it, say it's a flying character, you're gonna get electrocuted, so don't. What you're supposed to do is hide behind these little pillars here, although for whatever reason, in this version of the game, they defeat much quicker. I don't know why. Obviously that didn't work, but yeah. Now, you can either hit him with your special attack, or you can hit him with your regular attacks. Either way, just be careful with every block. Look at this. Look how quickly that disintegrates. In order to usually work, left, we lose as accordingly. Come on. For crying out loud, I just want to use your special, damn it! That's so hard to ask for. That's so much to ask for. Now, I just need to survive this next onslaught. Just survive, Congar, survive, thank you. Woohoo! Let's do that. A few shots will do it. Let's come back here, pair ourselves with HP up, not full heal, unfortunately. And now, down one more time. That's not the end of it. That's frustrating. We're almost out of pillars here. I went hit you, idiot! Yeah, try getting on him is a bit of a pain. Like, you can't actually kill him. Oh. Hurry, Connor, just die! Yes! Just in time! Yeah, like Goliath, he has multiple forms. However, this is only Form 2 now. So his arms and legs go bye-bye, and then this happens. The sprockets of that little container fall off, that thing flies off, and now we get Cerebulon Form 2. And this one really creeped me out as a kid. Actually, just boss fight in general creeped me out as a kid. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. Anyway, so we did that. What you want to do for this next part here is throw the little parts that you got from earlier right at him. I think you can also throw objects at him, like normal. Like, say, explosive stuff? Or not. Apparently not. Either way, don't get too close to him, because that'll hurt. It'll electrocute you. Throwing these at him can save you time. It won't completely stun him, though. He'll keep advancing no matter what you do. Like so. Don't do anything. Somehow I hit him with that one. I don't even know how. Come on. Fortunately, he always launches himself back to the center, so that makes things easier. How are you not ready for Form 3? Alright. Hopefully this will be the last shot. There we go, okay. So now we've given enough times. His electronic stuff is dead. So now comes this thing. I don't even know where to begin with this thing. It's just ugly. Not even creepy, not scary, just creepy. So what happens here? Now it's an actual one-on-one. And he uses advanced tactics no matter what difficulty you're on. He can fire his little projectiles at you. He does basic attacks. All the worst. What the heck? I did glitch something out. But anyway. This fight, you can attack like normal. You can hit him normally. But be careful when he comes to actually attack you, because he has a 12 combo attack, which is complete BS. But fortunately, like I said, he's like any other monster at this point, so you can stun him. You can block him. Oh, look at this. Yes, you can stun him. You can send him back. You can't send him flying, unfortunately. That would make things too easy, apparently. There's no inhalers. There's nothing of the sort. It's just you, one-on-one. Do it your way. Have it your way. McDonald's thing. Metaphors. Yeah, the easiest way to get through this is just by spamming your projectiles at him. Of course, not the best option because, you know, your power is limited. But just keep your distance, you'll be good. If he gets close, well, you know what to do. Just block. Like this. You barely take any damage. And then just send him backwards a little bit. Yeah, you can also pick up and grab objects from mid-air, by the way. Be wary for that. Come on, I will thwack you, buddy. Hey! How do you do that? How'd you do that, buddy? Okay. Keep my distance a little bit more. Distance a little more. Get away from me, get away from me, get away from me. Yeah, I know this is a sissy kind of strategy, but... Can you believe me? Uh-oh. Oh, Christ. My little analog thing fell off. No, help! I want... Curse you, little Joy-Con, whatever you want to call this thing. Oh yeah, he also likes to initiate his own rage mode, where of course his attacks are multiplied. They are more painful, and I have no more lives! So I'm just gonna stun him right here, gonna run away, you know, as you do. Do that! Come over here to grab the HP. So I don't forget it. No! Don't push him back. It makes him more vulnerable. Come on! Mama! You just get away from me! Come on! Go on! Few more shots! Few more shots and we're done, baby! 40 minutes, I'm done, baby! We're so close! I know this works! Mommy! And I'm out of stamina, so I can't do anything! Stamina? Stupid! There we go! Control stick, we're done. I really need to attack us a little bit. Give us some kind of tea. But anyway, that's it! That's the final boss! And now, what more we've been waiting for, he blows up. It explodes, literally. From it, well, this thing comes along. A little mini scorpion spider thing. It shakes its tail at you and then runs away, possibly setting up a sequel, but to my knowledge, at the time of this recording, has not come to reality, which sucks, because I love this game. I really do. I would love to see a sequel of it. But alas, we're just stuck with its original. Wait. Oh yeah, because technically, yeah, that's right. Because you can't save past capital. You just, even when you beat the main story, you just reload back at the capital. So, guess nothing changes, except they get tokens. But now for something unique: the origin of Congar. Yep, for each time you beat the story mode with a monster, you get their origin story of how they became a monster. In Congar's case, he interacted with the UFO during a little space test, and as you can see, he grew to ginormous sizes. Enormous size. I have no idea what to do with himself, he's angry, decides to take it out on the world. This is War of the Monsters, Origin Story Edition. Yeah, not very lengthy, but I think it's a pretty good war for PS2 standards, you know, back then. And just like that, that's the campaign mode for Congar. I don't know much more to say. I could kind of talk about how much I love the game and such, but that's kind of unfitting. That really is unfitting. Because it's not technically a finale, because I'm going through the adventure mode with the other 8 characters I haven't done already. But, I don't know. I guess you guys can enjoy the little behind-the-scenes little stuff from the guys back in Salt Lake when they first started making this game. Yeah, not completely stuck up. Actually having a little bit of fun. Makes me want to, more reason why I want to become a game developer, not so much an animator. Just to interact with people like this. It's so much fun. Got him going for that degree as we speak. And actually, I think, even as a funny thing is, when I actually completed the final campaign mode for this, when I was watching through this, it made me like, you know, I think I really do want to become a game developer. Like, I actually want to kind of get into game creating, like being involved in the stuff. And it's this game that had me to think for that. That gave me that kind of mindset, and I want to actually go into this. So, War of the Monsters, thank you for making me want to become a game developer, along the likes of people like, I guess, Hideo Kojima in a sense, and just, I guess, companies like Square Enix in general. Thank you so much for that. And that's it done, guys. That's gonna do it for the adventure mode of Congar. And next time, well, who will we be playing through? Guess you'll have to wait and see. Or maybe not see. Maybe you're just going through this the first time and you only want to see the one fight. That's it. I don't know. Either way, if you guys have enjoyed so far, of course, as always, make sure you leave a like and comment down below. Share this video with your friends. Share it if you need to. And of course, subscribe if you're new here to the channel and join the Dread Knights and myself, Smiling4, in our quest to go through the adventure mode multiple times with each monster. But hey, until next time, this is Smiling4 signing out. So, have a great rest of your day. Take care as well to MTU for the end card slate. And I'll catch you guys in the next session.